My book's already ready.
Yes, sir. I know. They'll have it on.
Hey, let me have this stuff.
Fans, and welcome out to the Hill here on the campus of Oak Hill, where it is Tuesday night hoops and getting ready for a good one tonight. Visiting Lady Eagles and Eagles of Holy Savior Menard make their way out to Oak Hill in what should be a couple of good ones. Girls action first, boys action to follow alongside of that. I am dug in with 446 Sports alongside of Chuck Perkins and Roger Walker on camera for us tonight. So glad that you are able to join us. Ladies are out on the floor getting loosened up, going through everything. But Chuck, this is a Menard team that we've seen for the last couple of years that come in to this one. A younger group that is out there now. Some of the names that we know are gone, but looking to have a pretty good game. They come in at number 12 in the power rankings with a 10-9 overall record. Oak Hill at 24-10, ranked number 3, but in a tie with Bell City at 51.87. But Chuck, what do you expect tonight?
Well, I know Oak Hill met Bell City earlier this year in a little scrimmage or a little something, I believe it was, in Bell City, or we saw Bell City play.
So we had Bell City down in Iowa in that tournament. I went down to the Bell City Bombers in that one. But yeah, this should be anxious to see how this game gets going. Talk to Coach Casey West, who is flamboyantly attired tonight as usual. And we'll get a shot of her in just a sec. She's down in that corner underneath the goal is where she's at right now. But we're able now. She's down, yeah, right down there. She's unplugging the air conditioning or the drying the floor up is what they're doing. But because Tuesday night last week is when they had the problems and had to postpone that game to Friday. Those two Glenmore Classics that they were, boys and girls both pull out victories. But you look at this Oak Hill team, and one thing that I've noticed while we were out there that Briley Ducey seems to be moving around a lot better than we've seen her the last couple of games. She had a noticeable limp prior, coming off of, speaking of that Iowa trip, is where she had got injured in the Natchitoches Central game. But I'm looking out on the floor, and she seems to be getting around with a lot less of a limp. It seems like she may be trusting that that brace a little bit more. But all eyes on number 15, senior Jody Jowers, went over the 2,000-point mark, and that's just that's such a great accomplishment. On there, you'll see her. Braylee Cetus has come on strong, of course. Lainey Johnson doing her thing. Rosalind Ducey is there. Cassie Lacaz. Amaya Quartz comes in and plays well. So you've got a tremendous group. And it'll go against some names from Menard that we've seen for a while. Methlin and Marsland and Jamie Sue Bordelon, Carly Menard. She's one to watch. And the buzzsaw Sawyer Shelton. She will be everywhere tonight. So we're excited about this one.
Yeah, Menard has always seemed to produce out some great competition and great team with their girls teams, whether it be basketball or softball, and even with their their boys basketball teams just as well, very well accomplished. But that girls team just seems to be one of the hearts of what Menard focuses on or has let their success reign high out of.
Yeah, it does. There's been a lot of consistency in there from the Lady Eagles, and a lot of familiar names out there that we will see as we will cover Menard Lady Eagles softball this season, as well as Menard baseball, and you'll see some of those guys that come in and play a little bit later. But in a smaller school like that, you oftentimes see a lot of the competitors in multiple sports, and that's no different in here tonight, as you'll see a lot of those names that we will cover in Menard softball throughout the year. But going to step away. When we come back, you'll hear the starting lineups, you'll hear the prayer and the national anthem, and then we'll get ready to get things started. You're watching Tuesday Night Hoops right here on 446 Sports.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, Call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Yeah, so what happened out there tonight?
We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What effect did the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger. Jen obliterated.
Everybody get around the applause. Later, I'd like to thank the title sponsors, New Sunrise Baptist Church, Mark Dice, Michael and Whitney Johnson, and our number one fan, Mr. Paul. Please stand for the prayer by our Brother Mitchell and the national anthem. Starting off with the Menard Lady Eagles. Sophomore number 2, Kelly Buckley. Senior number 3, Steve Marsden. Sophomore number 5, Jamie Portlock. Sophomore number 20, Caleb Menard. And sophomore number 21, Sawyer Shelton.
Come back on. The starting lineups are announced, and we're ready to get this thing going again. 446 Sports bringing you all of the action tonight. Jody set to jump in center, and we'll see who it's going to be for Menard. Again, Kaylee Methvin, Z. Marsland, Jamie Sue Bordelon, Carly Menard, and Sawyer Shelton starting for Menard. Briley Ducey, Jody Jowers, Cassie LaCaz, Lainey Johnson, and Braylee Cetus will go for Oak Hill. Oak Hill comes into this 24-10 on the season. 1-0 in district play. This is a non-district matchup, and we are brought to you, as always, by Explore Alexandria Pineville. You think there's nothing to do in Central Louisiana? Heck, just look on our Facebook page at the games that are upcoming over the next couple of weeks, and we've got a bundle of them through the years that's there. Big shout out to Firehouse Subs, the official sandwich shop of 446 Sports. How about that, Chuck? You ever had an official sandwich shop?
And I've had an official sandwich shop, but I have enjoyed Firehouse Subs quite often. And I love that graphic that you put up on Facebook showing everybody how busy we are, and there are things to do.
Indeed, there is. Z. Marsland will go for the Lady Eagles. Jowers will go for the Lady Rams. We are underway. It is Tuesday night hoops here from the Hill. Down at Oak Hill, ball is up. Eventually, tip is there, and it's controlled by the Lady Rams. Briley's got it over to the near side. Cetus has it, top of the key, now swung around. That's Cassie from downtown, misses short on that. But Briley knifing in there, and I'm telling you what, she is moving better than I've seen. There's going to be a block that's whistled on Jamie Bordelon. She'll pick up her first personal foul. First team. Just a scant 14 seconds into this one. Ducey set to trigger underneath, gets it over to Cassie, and has some room, but she's covered up by Methvin. All the way swung around. Laney will fire that one up, and she does from downtown. Doesn't get it to fall. Crashing over, and that's going to be a team defensive rebound over to the Lady Eagles. So an empty trip on the first possession for Oak Hill. And here come Bordelon and the Lady Eagles. Over to Carly Menard. She's going to be one that the offense likes to go through. There's Shelton that we talked about. Carly kicks it out to Methvin, swung around back up top and trying hard, finding things difficult to get inside that zone defense of Oak Hill.
Looking like they're trying to confuse the Rams by in and out.
Well, just trying to find their way in there. And Jowers is going to pick up her first personal foul. First team. That one Jody earned. She got in there and banged around with Carly, knocked her to the floor. First personal foul. Over to the corner it goes. There's a shot up from Methvin from the corner. No good. Rebound controlled by Jowers, and quickly out the other way we go across the Rams' head. Ducey spun around. Braley will fire that one away, and quickly Jody is in there for the rebound. No good. Z pulls that one down and gets it out front to Bordelon. Quickly down to Shelton and back up top. Z's got it. Methvin will back things out just a little bit, trying to take her time with it. Well, they had a big one last night, a scrimmage against Ash. There's going to be an offensive foul whistled on Menard, and Jody steps right in there. Oh, correction, that's Lainey Johnson that draws that one, but Carly picks up her first personal foul as well. Second team. Anyway, we're telling you, 10-9, Lady Trojans beat the Lady Eagles in softball scrimmage action last night. Our own Billy French was out covering that one.
Wow.
Swung around. Ducey's going to fire this one up from downtown, and again, 3 misses from beyond the arc for the Lady Rams, and nothing on that Wallace High Associates scoreboard until Carly gets underneath and gets that one.
That puts your first points on the Wallace High Associates scoreboard. You see at the bottom of your screen.
Carly Menard gets the first basket in this one. Spun around. It goes to Jowers. Now back up top to Riley's got it. Jody will try her hand. Same result, no good. And coming out of there with the rebound is Bordelon. She's looking over to Methvin. Good dish, but Methvin unable to hang on to that one. And Cassie will get down there, force the held ball, and it should stay with Menard. And that will get Amaya Courts and Rosalind Ducey into the game right now. They'll swap spaces. Anyway, they're going to swap places with Cassie and Briley, it looks like, and that is inside. Now out to Sawyer. She'll fire away from downtown. Unable to get that to fall, and Roz pulls it down. We'll get it back to Amaya, and quickly dropping back defensively go the Lady Eagles. Laney denied by Menard. Calling a block there, but it'll be out of bounds on Menard, and it will be triggered inbounds underneath by Amaya. Of course, nearing the 5-second mark, but does get it in. Wide open is Laney, but instead dishes it around to the corner. Good ball movement. Roz will try her hand. 0 of 5 from downtown for the Lady Rams. Jody not going to hesitate on it. Will fire that one up. 0 for 6. The futility continues for the Lady Rams from the field. 3 minutes into this one. Z's got it in the corner. Back up top. It goes to Bordelon. Shelton way outside at the L of Lady Rams, and they spin it around, get it inside, and this is just ball movement, and look like Menard doing everything they can to slow things down, but Amaya with those long arms jumps in there and knocks that one away. Braley will try her hand, but it gets blocked. That's the second block by Carly of this one. Quickly, out goes Bordelon the other direction, trying to get around. Goes underneath the goal. Thought she might have stepped out, but didn't. Carly's going to be whistled, I believe, for pushing off. Yeah, they're going to call that. That's the call that we thought, and that's 2 fouls early on Carly. And that's not who you want to get in foul trouble if you're Menard looking to pull the upset here in this one.
That's your poster, one of your anchors there in the middle.
Yeah, she just scores the ball well. She's been that way since she was an 8th grader and is now a sophomore, I believe. That one long range, no good. Laney pulls that board down, and I just don't think they want to drive inside. Braley from downtown. Another one doesn't go, and there's Carly that held ball is whistled. It should stay with Oak Hill. 2-0 early in this one. We're actually midway through the first in this one.
Starting out to be a low-scoring affair, they're doing.
Indeed it is, but it's the Lady Rams not being able to make their bombs, and that's what has been and we'll see if Coach West maybe changes that up at the first time out she calls, because they have been ice cold from downtown. Kind of similar to the way this gym temperature is.
Yeah, very much so. Got that Arctic front in here.
Carly is going to be fouled by Laney, it looked like. A little bit of a delayed call, but when Carly went down, they're going to whistle it, and they do. So Laney picks up her first personal foul. Second team, 3 for Menard. 2 of those belong to Carly, and they have not gotten her out of there yet. Well, you got to go right at her, see if you can get another foul called. If you can get 3 fouls whistled on her early.
In the first quarter, the first period of all things.
Right, but just with 2, but she will play as aggressive as anybody out on the floor. Back up top, and that's Laney with the steal. Reverse numbers there. It's 1-on-4, but she doesn't care. She's taken to the rack, does not get it to fall, and Z pulls that one out. Out front to Bordelon they go. A little bit of a travel, no call. Z backs it out. And Shelton's got it up top now. She'll replace Bordelon at the guard. Move Bordelon to the 2 guard. Shelton will make her way. She's just so quick down there. Loses that one because of the pressure by Braley Cetus. And Roz is off for that one. She'll kick it out to Laney. That one blocked by Z, and Shelton, probably the smallest one, comes out of there in between the bigs of Oak Hill and pulls that rebound out. Going to be a held ball, and we'll go over to Menard, and that's going to get Briley and Cassie back into the game. Chuck?
Yes, indeed. And you were talking about with Briley earlier with that brace on, not favoring it. I think she's gotten a little more comfortable with it. Like you said, very much trusting of it, and probably has a little more strength as every week goes by, just building up more and more strength in it.
And that confidence all the way down the floor. It goes to Bordelon. She's on Cassie, and we'll get that one to fall. 2 for Bordelon, 2 for Menard. Long range 3 up, no good. That was Mia Rubio that checked in at the last possession. And that's the first one up and good for Jody.
First 2 points there for the Lady Rams as well on the Wildfire Associate scoreboard.
Did not score for 5.5 minutes, did Oak Hill, but they're down by 2 only.
Still on the inbound.
Trying to work the ball in a little bit more now. There's Jody going back to the rack. She's going to be fouled, and it looks like she may go to shoot. They will whistle Sawyer Shelton. Shelton picks up her first personal foul. Fourth team, so the Lady Rams will shoot for the remainder of this first period. Jowers goes to the free throw line. First free throw rims in and out of there, and that gets Kaylee Meffman back into the game. So quickly swaps spots with Rubio.
You're thinking of that sandwich shop so much.
Maybe. That
having
very
trouble
well
with
could
that
be
word.
it. Jody gets the second of the two, and it's a one-point game. And here comes that pressure from Oak Hill. Amaya able to get in there, but Z does a good job to save it before it gets out. And back to Shelton it goes. Down into the front court they go. Meffin to the basket, but Roz was there. And basket, though, is good. Chuck, I didn't see who made that.
Was it Menard?
Menard that got the basket. She's got 4. Jody will fire that one up. She's open from the corner, bangs that one, hit the side of the backboard. Another rebound for Sawyer. And quickly they go across the timeline. That's Meffin. She'll spot up for 3. Does not get that to fall, and banging in is Cassie for the rebound. All the way down the floor to Jody it goes, able to hold her composure and spin around, and there's Shelton just as pesky as ever. Cross it goes to Ducey. She'll shoot this one, backboard, no good. Chases that one down, and that's the difference in the play right there, Chuck, is that she would not go after loose balls the last time, but she is not showing signs of ill will on that left knee of hers.
And I like the smart play she did there, where that, rather than diving for the ball that close to the out of bounds, just block the player out and let it, because she knew it came off of Z's hand.
Yep, Rubio back in for Menard. There's Courts from downtown. Again, just frigid from beyond the arc. There's Briley with the steal. Goes up, unable to get that to fall. And there's Carly pulling down another big rebound, and that sets things up going the other way. Just 3 points through 7 minutes. And Carly is going to go back to the free throw line. They will call that foul on Roz. Yeah, Ducey picks up her first personal foul, 3rd team.
Double dose of Ducey's out there.
Indeed. Bounces around and no good from Menard. And looks like Maddie Roy is going to check in for the first time tonight. She's in for Carly, so they'll wave her off until after this free throw attempt. Shot rolls around, it's no good. Sometimes those shooters will miss that on purpose if they see themselves coming out. Inside to Lacaz, no good. Carly rips down another one, throws it away. Jody's got it. Cross court side, it goes to Roz. Roz will put this one up and gets that one to fall. Roz, the first basket, yeah, 6-5 in this one. Quickly, Bordelon makes her way down the floor and will back it out, perhaps attempting to hold on for that last shot. And this is what Oak Hill wants to do. Or correction, Menard wants to do is just back out. But good pressure by Courts. Inside it goes to Menard. Spun around. Z's got it. 20 seconds on the clock. You see it there. Your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. Spun around. Z's got it in 13 before they start making any move. You got to think they'll at least have to get to the basket. But there's a steal and a good denial out at midcourt by Courts. Jody will spin and now go to the basket. Unable to get it to fall out of bounds as the buzzer sounds, and that's going to do it for the first period here. A very low scoring with 6-5. Menard leads Oak Hill. We'll leave it on the cheerleading team here from Oak Hill.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
And we're back to Oak Hill here. 6-5 Menard leads this one. Big shout out to Billy French, who is watching at home in this one. Again, Billy was out covering that Menard Ash softball game for us last night. Of course, softball, baseball, and all of that ramping up here quickly. You'll get a full dose of it. Stay tuned to the 446 Sports Facebook page for all the information on there. You think there's nothing to do? Check it out at ExploreAlexandriaPineville.com. Title sponsor of 446 Sports. That one turned over and going back the other way as we get off and going here in the second. You see the score right. It is 6-5 Menard, and they have employed this style of defense. They're content, or offense, they're content to hold the ball until this man defense from Oak Hill comes out. They've had to switch out of the zone, and there's a turnover. Jody intercepts that pass. 2-on-1, good dish outside to Laney, and that's the basket, and the first time tonight. First time tonight, Oak Hill has the lead. Here comes that intensity as the pass comes to Bordelon right in front of where we are. Courts, kind of a hand on her back. That goes to Medford from outside, gets the first three-pointer. Haley Medford from downtown, and right back in the lead goes Menard. Give us a shout out on Facebook. Let us know who you're watching, where you're watching from. If you're watching over on YouTube, do the same for us. Hit that follow button if you're on Facebook. We're getting very close to 10,000, and that allows us to go out in front of more people.
Yes, and we thank you for all that help.
Inside it goes to Jody, and she's got it, and we're knotted up here. She's got an assist and a basket here in the second. She's got 5 all total, and we're knotted at 9. Over to Methvin it goes, and they're going to whistle Cetus for a foul there. She'll pick up what is her first personal foul.
First team of this second period also.
In fact, it is. Yeah, keep an eye out on that Facebook page. You'll find out when Menard softball, Menard baseball, Ash baseball, Grace baseball, Grant softball, and all the like is out there. It's heated up. Z with her third block of the game. Amaya tried to go up and under, and Z denied that one quickly.
Defender got down there pretty quick for the first. I mean, she wasn't trying to be overly fancy, but the defender got down there quick, so she had to make some move, and that was her next move.
Mia Rubio comes in for Methvin, kicks it out to Amaya. Amaya from downtown, and draws nothing but the cheerleaders on the far side from Menard. And they have not got zoned in on that. Big shout out to Amy Grimes. She says, "Go Eagles." She's watching us out there. She's ready for some Menard baseball, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
That one
over to
over,
Valentine's Day. Go ahead.
Over to Bordelon it goes. Gets it back to Menard, and she just muscles her way in. She's going to be whistled for an offensive foul, and that is the third personal foul on Carly. And that's a tough one, but again, this Oak Hill Lady Rams team known for taking charges, and that's the second one that they have received in this game. Over to Laney it goes. Braley calling for it, but a zip throw to the far side goes to Roz. Laney kicks it back just outside the free throw line. Little give and go right back inside to Jody. Jody with the basket. Amaya picks up her first assist.
Doing their best to work it inside a little bit instead of trying to fire from the arc.
Timeout is called on the floor. Full timeout, we'll take it with them and be right back. You're watching high school basketball on 446 Sports.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Back to live action we go here. Down in the corner is where they'll be, and Carly's still in the game with 3 fouls. And
got a warning on the coach.
Warning has been issued on the coach over here for Menard. I think he said the assistant coach as well.
I think so.
So just getting a little, I don't know, onto it with the officials there. But
I don't think they liked that charge earlier.
No, either one of them didn't. That's Amaya for that pressure from Menard. The zone just swings around so quickly. Laney's got an open one, but she passes on it. Inside it goes to Roz. Thought about it, but Z stepped out on her. And that's tough going between Z Marsland and Carly Menard. Difficult to get anything going there. And there's a steal by Sawyer. Shelton doing what she's been doing for the last couple of years that we've watched. She is just around the basketball at all times. Carly kicks it back out, and Menard content to just hang out. Ducey and Lacasse that check back in at the next whistle for Oak Hill. And this is the non-shot clock era, but Oak Hill just extends that. Boy, you almost got to let that go if you're Jody, because it went off of the head of Carly, but there's a turnover going the other way. And we've seen that a couple of times. Menard tries to slow it down, and Oak Hill just pushes that defense out further and further here on Parents' Night.
Seeing what Menard is doing on the offensive side, as they're, like you said, spreading it out, looking for a hole, trying to create something on that man defense that the Lady Rams are using.
There goes Bortle on the far side, gets it inside to Z. She's kind of a spin move. Carly pulls that board down. I need to get his Jody's right on her. Pulls that board down and looked to run, but good coverage by the Lady Eagles. And I got a feeling a tee's coming up pretty soon in this one. Cetus dumps that off. Roz gets that basket to go. She's got 4 now, her first basket of the second period, 13-9. Very low scoring affair that we said was 6-5. Menard after 1. Bordelon back up top, it goes to Sawyer. And they'll back it out again. This is probably the least active Oak Hill crowd that we've seen, because they've been lulled to sleep by plays like that. But Jamie Bordelon goes in there and gets that one to fall. Jowers trying to answer and does, and Jody is heating up.
Nice shot from a little bit further out, and seeing that one fall makes it welcomed by the Lady Rams.
Bordelon crosses midcourt, gets it into the corner to Methvin, but she steps on the line right in front of the student section, and it will go the other way.
See a little bit of frustration building in those Lady Eagles out there. Calls not going their way, making some silly mistakes that are just costing them possessions.
There's a steal by Bordelon. She's going to go, but she did a great job of keeping away from Jowers there. Have you been driving up and down MacArthur or over the expressway in Pineville? If you have, you probably saw one of those 446 billboards that is up, courtesy of our friends that Light It Up. Do such a good job. One over there in front of Tee It Up Golf, and then over there at the Pineville Expressway, and more coming on there. But we certainly appreciate the partnership with those guys.
Appreciate the turnover calls there by travel by Menard.
15-13 it go. 2 minutes until halftime, and a very rapidly moving one. Cassie able to yank down that board to the near side. It goes, and a foul is going to be whistled on Z. She'll go shoot 2. Z whistled. They'll call that on Shelton is who they called that on. So Shelton will pick up her second foul. And that's going to send Laney to the line to shoot 2. Again, in this rapidly moving first half, make sure you let us know. And that one just knocked away by Ducey, knocked it out of the hands of Sawyer. Walking, tiptoeing the baseline goes Cetus, but it's going to be out of bounds and over to Menard.
They've sent that basketball to those cheerleaders a couple of times over there. I don't know, 10 days from Valentine's Day if they're trying to send them an early gift.
Cross court it goes from Bordelon. And she's just working her way around, but another hand in the passing lane. Cassie trying to take it all the way. That one knocked away by Methvin, going to go off of Cassie and will go over to Menard in this one. 15-13, you see it right. We are late in the first half, and a timeout is whistled by Menard, trying to save the 5-second call on the inbound. 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. You're watching high school basketball on 446 Sports.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Big thanks out to sponsors like Jason Hawk Farm Bureau, who's been along and helped us build this thing up. Sinlaw Turf says, let's go Sawyer Rose. They're watching over on YouTube tonight. So a big shout out. If you're watching on YouTube and have not subscribed, doesn't cost you anything. Just go ahead there and subscribe. Hit the like and follow, or leave us a comment and let us know who you're watching. That is a held ball. We'll go over to Menard in this one. Good pressure inbounds. There Sawyer does have it. She spins around, and she's got Braley right on her. Double team, but able to get the ball into Z. Tried to push it into Carly, but Jody was right there. And back to the near side, it goes to Roz. Roz going to go right at, little underneath step around Sawyer, but Carly pulls down another big rebound like Carly does. Back out front it goes. Methvin has that up to Bordelon. Bordelon with a little shake move, trying to get around Cassie, but Cassie up to the challenge. Over to the near side it goes. A lot of action in this one for a slow-paced game as we near 1 minute. Knocked away by Briley. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, Chuck, what do we have?
We have
halftime. That's what we have.
Yes,
there you
we have a little break to the boys' room, and we'll be back at it.
Coming up at the start of the end of halftime, we'll have an announcement. There's Sawyer goes to the basket, and Shelton picks up her first bucket of the game.
Tied at 15 for a few seconds.
Quickly there to the basket. Was that Jody?
That was.
Jody's got 8 in this quarter alone. She's got 11. There's a steal by Briley. Dumps it back inside to Jody. And Jody taking over down low. She's got double digits here in the second quarter. Back across it goes, trying to get across that pressure, but unable to do so. And another turnover. Inside it goes and knocked away. Lost that one, did Rosalind Ducey.
Saw her wide open there, but Z had some good feet on her there, getting there to tip the ball out.
Big shout out to our award-winning friend Kel Bonton. He is watching tonight. Great work that my friend does. Kel, congratulations on all the awards that you've gotten. 19 to 15. Lady Rams lead this one. Almost committed the big faux pas. You never give the losing score first. That turnover is there. 3 and 2. Gonna have to shoot it from mid-court. Won't count at all, and halftime is here. 19 to 15 on a game that was 6 to 5 Menard. It is now 19 to 15 Oak Hill. 10 minutes until the second half starts. We are going to, let's watch that routine from the Oak Hill Lady Rams, and then we'll go off to commercial.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Yeah, so what happened out there tonight?
We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What effect did the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger. Jen obliterated her ribeye po' boy. And speaking of spirits, Laura even scored a real tasty cocktail. She needed that.
Any lessons learned today?
Yeah. Head straight to walk-ons.
Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Walk-ons for the win.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today. Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Discover golf like never before at Links on the Bayou, Central Louisiana's hidden gem. Welcome to a golf experience like no other. Our Links-style design sets the stage for an exciting and unique adventure. 5 distinct tee boxes cater to every skill level, ensuring a game that's perfect for you. And when you're ready to refuel, head to Becky's Bunker Club for dining with a view and gear up in our pro shop. Ready to elevate your golfing experience? Tee off at Links on the Bayou today. Links on the Bayou, redefining the way you enjoy golf.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Back to work we go, courtside at the Hill. Oak Hill with a 19-15 lead, and they will have the ball to start the third period of play. Jody leads all scorers with 13. Laney's got 4. Roz has 4 as well. Kaylee Methvin's got 5 for the Lady Eagles to lead them. Bordelon and Menard each have 4. Shelton with a basket. Then Briley will fire it up. Misses that one, and Oak Hill continues to be ice cold from downtown. Braley back up top to Laney. She's wide open. Mike should have shot that one. Over in the corner it goes. Jody will fire it up, and she misses as well, but a rebound controlled by Laney. Quickly a snap throw back over to the other side. Inside to Briley, back out to Laney, who will fire away. And just an ice cube in that rim. Spun around. Briley thought about it. Braley will take it from downtown. Same result. Going to be I'm not sure, inadvertent whistle. And they're going to whistle Carly with that foul, and that will be her 4th personal foul.
No.
No, they called it on Cassie?
Yes.
He said 20, but no, that's on Cassie. Well, that would have been a big difference in this one. But Cassie Lacaze picks up the foul, and a quick softball toss down the floor to Shelton. Runs under that one. Will give the return pass to Carly, who dips it off to Z, and Z gets that one to fall. First basket here in the second half, and her first basket of the game gets it to within a basket at 19-17. Just Oak Hill unable to buy one from downtown. There's Lady inside, getting bodied up by a very physical Menard team. Boy, that's good to see. Briley able to chase down a loose ball. Jody trying to take Z to the basket, but Marcelin does a good job. Braley from downtown gets that one to fall. Braley Cetus, three-point basket. First three-pointer of the game for Oak Hill comes at 6:20. Methvin has a three for Menard, the only two. Boy, you want to see some threes, stick around and watch that boys game. The Oak Hill Rams have been lighting it up from beyond the arc. Up front it goes to Kaylee. Methvin has it now off to Bordelon. Bordelon rams right into Briley and is going to be whistled for a block. Riley Ducey picks up her first personal foul. Just tried to jump into the passing lane and draw that charge, and it was too late. Rosalind Ducey comes in for Cassie.
After that three-point by the Lady Rams down here, you should have seen the excitement. You couldn't see it past the box here. Coach West was down there. We're pretty excited about that three-point going in.
Indeed. Off to Z it goes. Number 3 for Menard airs that one out. Controlled by Braley. And off and down the other way goes to Jody. Jody trying to put the left-handed up, and it does not go. Menard out of bounds for Menard. That'll be a team offensive rebound if you're scoring at home. Inside it goes to Roz. She's unable to get that to fall, and Methvin comes out of there with another one. Kaylee is loading up on the rebounds tonight. She's got a number of them. Inside it goes to Z. She'll make her way to the basket and get that one to fall. And Z's got 4 points here in the third. Back down the other way it goes. And boy, the pace has picked up on this one. Jowers now with 15. Briley jumps in and steals that one. She's going to go to the rack. Unable to get that one to fall. I don't think, even as good as that knee is, I don't think she was able to lean in as much as she wanted to. But I'm telling you, the up and down the floor she's been able to do has been encouraging. Amaya Courts checks back in for Johnson.
She's not so standoffish from making contact anymore.
Trusting that brace and that knee just a little bit more. Outside to Roz it goes. She'll fire away from downtown. Same result. A little bit of a push off on Briley, but she gets it over to Braley, unable to get that one to fall. And Courts pulls down another long rebound. That's Jody. Jody gets that one to fall from downtown. Give her 18 on the night now. Quickly, that pass goes down the floor to Shelton. So that's what they're doing to block it, and they get it back out. And that's the same we saw as the last down. Get it inside to Menard. Menard zips it over to Z, but Z wasn't able to connect on this one. Traveling violation should have been called there, and it was, yeah. Nearing the halfway point in the third quarter of this one, 27-19. It's been all Oak Hill in the 32nd timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them, and we'll be back. You're watching High School Hoops on 446 Sports. work we go here on the hill. It gets inside to Menard. Pressure coming from Oak Hill. Carly's got it back to the near side. It goes to Bordelon. Bordelon will knife her way. Instead, kicks it out to Z. Z trying to get the cutting Carly, but knocked away by Jowers. Tough to get inside the middle. Jody is bodied up with Carly there. Sawyer will take off running to the basket, kicks it again round to Bordelon, and back up top it goes to Kylie, and they'll reset things here for the Menard Lady Eagles. Oak Hill looking for their 25th win of the season. There's a push by Braley. And that one was an easy one to call. Braley picks up her second. That's the third team foul for Oak Hill. And Laney will come back into the game for Braley. Cetus checks out of this one with 3 points on the night. That three-pointer she had a little bit earlier. Inside they work it to Carly. Carly's going to go up, but was off balance. Had to throw it up backwards. And Laney off and running 2-on-2 here. Trying to Euro step and get her way in there, but Bordelon does a tremendous job defensively to get in there and slap that one away. Briley set to inbound over in the corner, goes to Amaya. She works it. Spun around Laney from the top of the key. Gets that one to fall from downtown. Laney Johnson give her 5 on the evening. And boy, Sawyer had to stop. Thought Laney would go by her. She didn't. And lucky for Menard, it went out on Laney Johnson that time. Carly inside gets that one to fall. Carly's got 6 to go along with those 3 fouls. Back up top it goes to Briley. Need to hit one, and she does. Briley Ducey from downtown, her first basket of the game. And that is 4 3-pointers here in the third after not hitting one in the entire first half at all. So, yeah, they found their mark here in the third, second half, if you will. And that's what gives it a 12-point lead. Carly inside, and she knocks Jody down pretty hard, but it's just the work and the aggressiveness of Carly that she gets in there. But such a solid ball player, and has been, like I said, this is year 3 now that we've seen her. There's a turnover out to Methvin. Methvin with numbers 2-on-1. Pulls up, shoots this one. Kaylee's got it. She's got 7.
That was a 2-pointer, yes, sir.
Yep. Back up to the top it goes to Court, spun around. Like Oak Hill trying to sit back a little bit too. And just as we say that, Laney takes a lot of steps inside and will get whistled for the travel. Cetus checks back in with Lacaz and Rubio, her first action of the second half as Methvin comes around to the sideline.
Go Z, go Z, go Z, go Z!
It goes Bordelon coast to coast, just outruns everybody, but unable to get that one to fall. And back the other direction go the Lady Rams. Well, Laney got away with one, not as much on that pass as she needed. Jody from downtown, back iron, no good. Long rebound controlled by Rubio. And off and running as Bordelon is about to get trapped. She goes back to the inside, which was the right move. Inside to Menard it goes, and now back out to Rubio, and they'll reset things. Back up top to Shelton. Whistle before the shot. They'll call that on Jowers. Jowers just her first personal.
4th team of this third period with 1:23 left to play.
Take a look back at some of the folks that are watching. Renee Strickland is watching. Bruce and Deborah Johnson are watching. Linda, if I butcher this, Linda, I'm sorry. Duthile watching. Linda Ivy, she says, watching the Lady Rams from Colfax. That's good to see. Renee Strickland is that 3 from Methvin is up, back iron, back of the backboard it goes. Foul is going to be whistled on Jowers, so back-to-back fouls. Coach is not, Coach West is not happy about this at all. And she is as animated as we've seen her discussing a call in that one. Again, let us know who you're cheering for. Carly gets that one to fall. She's got, goodness, she had 4 in the first half. She's got 5 right now, looking to add a free throw. Gets them both, and she's got 6. Give her double digits on the night. Cookie Bone says, thank you for live streaming. It is indeed our pleasure to bring the action to you each and every week of the school year. Make sure you reach out to one of your school board members and tell them you appreciate what we do. We do it for the kids and the parents that are unable to get here. And now, I mean, both sides are on these officials. It's going the other way with Jowers. Jowers is going to be fouled by Shelton, it looks like. Going to call the block on Sawyer. Her 3rd personal foul, so she and Carly both have 3 fouls. Jowers is going to go to the line. She's got 18, an opportunity to get 20 on the night.
One step closer.
Cameron McLaughlin says, come on, girls. Again, if you're new to what you're seeing, hit that follow button up at the top of it. Doesn't cost you anything to do that. It'll just let you know when we go live from here and we near that 10,000 follower mark. Foul is going to be whistled on Lacaz, and what's going to happen with the coaches getting animated in this one is you're going to start seeing everything called. And 5 fouls to 1 foul in the 3rd period that has belonged to Oak Hill. 4 3-pointers. That one from Menard bounces around and no good. Again, check it out at 446 Sports on our Facebook page. Well, 446sports.com, and you'll see what we have coming up there. Carly able to get that one. She's got 11 on the night, but leading all scorers with 18 is Jowers. I think Jowers has 19. She made that, yeah.
There it is.
That one from downtown is Cetus. 5 threes for the Lady Rams in the 3rd period after over in the first half. And Quartz is going to be whistled for that foul. And coach not happy about that because that does send Menard to the free throw line. Bounces around, no good. Again, we've got softball and baseball right around the corner. A lot of that going on, but we'll follow the girls' basketball all the way to Hammond. Any of our local teams that are in there, we'll try to follow as best we can. There's Ducey to Ducey. Roz over to Briley. They'll get it back up to Maya and try to run off this last 17, 16 seconds or so of the 3rd. It's a 9-point lead for Oak Hill. Cetus, who's already got 2. Give her 3. Free ball, corner pocket. Braylee Cetus. 9 points, all of them in the 3rd. 40-28 after 3. We'll be back in 60 seconds on 446 Sports.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Big shout out to our friends at Southern Air Heating and Cooling and Plumbing and Electrical and Generators. They are our Cool Play of the Week sponsor, Cool Play of the Game when football season is around. But you send your plays to info@446sports.com. We'll try to pick a play of the week. It doesn't have to be from a game that we cover. If you're out there watching another one, you see something, Z works it inside to Menard, and that basket is good as we go to the fourth. In this one, it is a 10-point cushion for Oak Hill, but it has been just a scrappy one. Laney gets the long rebound herself from that missed three. Jody from the side, up and no good. Roz able to pull that down. And it looks like Jamie Bordelon going to be whistled for the foul. They do. They give it to Jamie, and that is her first personal foul. Good work by Carly to play with 3 fouls. She had 3 by the second quarter and has played with that. There's Ross from downtown, rolls around and down. 3 ball from the corner.
Ball had a mind of its own. Wasn't sure if it wanted to go in there.
After no threes in the first half, that's 7 now for the Lady Rams.
Wow.
Sawyer, the running one-hander, unable to get it to fall. Z there to clean things up and gets the basket. She's got 6 now on the night. Quickly down the other way to Jody. Jody back up top. Briley trying to get her another one, and does from downtown. Briley Ducey, she's got 6. Boy, it's good to see her back in action. Gonna whistle that on Cetus, it looks like. Cetus with her 3rd personal foul. That gets Cassie in there quickly. Lacaz swapping places with Cetus. 14-point lead. That's the largest of the game tonight. Don't forget doubleheader action as the Eagles and Rams set to do battle here following this. But about 10-15 minutes after the completion of this game. Back to the near side, and Bordelon it goes, but Johnson's right on her. Trying for a zip pass inside to Menard, but does not get that to fall. Carly Maynard has been coming on in the timeout on the floor. Full timeout. We'll take it with them and be back in 60 seconds. You're watching high school basketball on 446 Sports.
Yeah, so what happened out there tonight?
We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What effect did the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger. Jen obliterated her ribeye po' boy. And speaking of spirits, Laura even scored a real tasty cocktail. She needed that.
Any lessons learned today?
Yeah. Head straight to walk-ons.
Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Walk-ons for the win.
Back we go. 6:26 to go here and counting in the 4th period. Oak Hill with the lead up to 14. Big shout out to our buddy Tim Marcotte that's watching this one. I know Chuck says hi.
Oh, yes. Thank you, buddy.
Back to the top it goes. Chuck's proud of his little box there, I'll tell you that. Little box just in theory only. Jody able to put that one in.
run out there.
Laney near the block on Shelton, but the foul is called, and that's going to send Sawyer to the line. They call Laney Johnson on that one, and Jowers now with 21 on the night, leads all scores. Went over 2,000 points. Gosh, about a couple of weeks ago she did, and has continued being the leader of this team, scoring wise and rebounding wise. It seems like every week she's at that board bully or near it. That supporting cast, though, they go 7 or 8 deep. A lot of times you'll see Maddie Danzy get in there too, but it's been 7 that have played tonight. Shelton able to get that one to fall. Over in the corner, Laney head fake there, now kicks it back outside to Briley. Ross will take this one from downtown, fires away no good, and Marceline pulls that one down, gets it back over to Jamie Bordelon, and back down the floor they go. Sawyer's got it, she'll pop from the side, bounces around no good.
Gets her own rebound.
Yeah, gets her own rebound, and that'll drive a coach crazy. Carly gonna go back to the line. Roz whistled for the foul. That's her second one, and that will send, we said, yeah, Carly will go back to the line to shoot 2. Had 4 at halftime. Now has 13.
First one sunk.
Give her 14 on that one. Second one from Carly is up, and it's good as well. She's 5 of 6 from the charity stripe tonight. Gets us back to 13. Largest lead has been 14 in this one. Not really in a hurry to shoot on this one. You saw early in the game that one would have been fired up. But with 5 minutes and counting, looks like they're pulling back a little bit. Spun around, and you heard Coach Casey say no and had her call off that shot. But Laney says, I'll fire away at this one, and it's a turnover there. And you hear him talking about don't shoot the 3, so that may see a substitution coming in here. Carly backs her way down, gets her own board as well, and follows up with a basket for Carly Maynard. She's got 16 on the night. And you got to believe coach doesn't want them shooting the 3s. In fact, they're going to hold as long as that Eagles defense stays out. They'll make you come out and play them. And Coach Casey content just to back down in this one inside the 3. And Maynard pulls down another one. Carly has really taken over down inside the paint. Over to the corner, that shot is up from Meth, and it's up, and it's good.
For 3.
3-ball corner pocket for Kaylee Methman, and a timeout here as the lead gets back to 8. We'll take it with them. Be right back. You're watching high school basketball on 446 Sports.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Courtside here at the Hill, Robert and Doris Barton are watching us tonight, and they sent us a message on Facebook letting us know. Boy, my man's running the camera and those Ram Bam nachos down there doing good work. Is Roger Walker on the camera. I am Doug Gann alongside of Chuck Perkins, and told you we had a big announcement coming up for you, and we'll do that as Oak Hill pulls it back and is content to run some clock off here. Don't really have to do anything with it, but just stay back. In an 8-point lead, you got to wonder if Menard's going to come out and play that and not let them sit back in that, and they do. They extend that defense out and not going to let Oak Hill just hold it. But Oak Hill with no interest in moving forward. Make sure that you follow the Facebook page. If you do, you probably saw a little bit of the announcement earlier on. As in the fall of 2025, we are taking our show on the road and going down to Acadiana. Not relocating, we're expanding down into the Lafayette area. Our partnership with Firehouse Subs has really been on fire, and quickly we'll get back to that. Z with the steal. Dumps it down inside to Carly, and Mike should have taken that herself. Foul going to be whistled on Cassie Lacaz.
Carly goes for a little bit of a flop play there.
That's Cassie's. But so starting in the fall, I think August the 19th, we will do our first coaches show from Firehouse Subs down on there on Collie Saloon, and Pinhook is where we will be each Tuesday night. We will honor and talk about a different school around the Acadiana area, and looking forward to doing a game of the week from down there. So join me and my buddy Jordan Taylor from Under the Lights, and we'll talk Acadiana football with local teams. The Acadiana area, not just Acadiana, but the Acadiana area football. And thanks to our friends at Firehouse Subs and Explore Alexandria Pineville. There's a whistle on Sawyer Shelton. Sawyer picks up her 4th personal foul.
That is only their 2nd team foul of this 4th period. Got 3 to go before Lady Rams are shooting.
Back up top it goes to Jody. Jody thought about the 3, but they're not taking. Don't expect you'll see any more of those 3s. There's a turnover, and that comes out of there is Bordelon. She's got it. Works it inside to Carly. Carly's going to be fouled by Roz and go to the free throw line with 2 minutes to go. Yep, Roz Ducey is whistled. 3 fouls on Ducey, on Roz, 3 fouls on Cetus, 3 fouls on Lacaz. First free throw rolls around and is out of there. Boys game getting ready to tip off here in about 10 minutes after the completion of this one. A lot of basketball, just an 8-point game. Those free throws for Menard would have been crucial. We'll see if Carly can get the second half of it. Told you Carly's got 16 on the night. Give her 17 as she bangs that one home. 7-point game, still a 3-possession lead for Oak Hill. But they've really taken the air out of the ball and slowed things down. There's Methvin. Methvin's going to be fouled. Look, I have never seen as much intensity. Methvin is going to be whistled for the foul, and I have her first. I may have missed one on there. Methvin's got 10 points on the night. Maynard's got 17. Carly has had a big night. Jolie leads all scorers with 21. Cetus has 9 by way of the 3 ball. Had 3 of those in the 3rd. Jody is going to go to the free throw line, and she'll shoot 2, it looks like. Foul was on Methvin. That's her 2nd. And they do call it a 2-shot foul that she was going. That might have been close. Might have been a little continuation that they gave.
I believe so.
Parents' night here at Oak Hill, as Friday will be senior night. So now tonight they're honoring the parents in this one. Shot is up and good. 22 on the night for Jody.
Watch what they do over there in the...
I see them. They got the I don't know what that is. The rub, the clap, and the parade fingers.
Yes.
Yeah. Carly pulls that one down, gets it up front to Bordelon. Bordelon and Jody doing battle. Jody will back off just a little bit. They're doubling up Carly is what they're doing. Kind of a, I don't know, a boxing one, certainly not. But just double teaming her early there. Foul is whistled on Cetus is who gets that one, and Cetus is going to pick up her fourth. Gosh, don't forget, check the calendars. We've got Ash baseball around the corner. Is that 5 on Cetus? We've got Grace baseball. We've got Menard baseball and softball coming up. A lot of baseball and softball as we wind things down on the school year. Also, Grant softball. We'll take a few trips out to Grant to cover them as well. Methvin puts the first one up, and it's good. 11 on the night for Kaylee. Methvin with a couple of dribbles there, trying to get this thing to a two-possession game, and she does. And you got to think they've got to extend it out. Menard is going to have to continue to foul. Back to the near side. And having trouble getting the foul across. They'll go in now, and they've wasted a lot of time. That is Bordelon that gets just her second foul of the night. And that's going to send Jowers to the line. Again, just a magnificent night by Jody Jowers. She's got 22 and an opportunity for a couple of more with free throws here. Just a two-possession game. Couple of threes for Menard could get them right back in this thing. Jody extends it out. She is 3 of 6 from the free throw line.
Both teams with 5 fouls now, so they'll be shooting on every foul now.
Jowers gets them both. 23 on the night for Jody. Bordelon tracks that one down, gets it inside to Carly, and Carly finishes that off. Or Carly was unable to hit that shot early in the game. This second half, she has been solid. Over into the corner it goes to Laney. They're looking to foul, and I think Z will pick that one up. Z Marsland with the foul. Laney Johnson goes to the free throw line. She'll shoot 2. Bounces around, the first one does, and it gets out of there. 6-point lead for the Lady Rams is all. This one is two possession. They've got it up to 14, but Menard has done a valiant job in getting back into this one. Laney gets that second one to fall. Around the side it goes to Sawyer. They're going to work it inside to Carly, but they're going to have to get some threes out of this. They'll give that to Carly anytime they want. Jumping into the lane is Kaylee. Steals that one. Beautiful steal there. Jamie Bordelon. Inside he goes, trying to kick it out, and it does. Caleb will step back, fire this 3. Unable to get it to fall, and rebound by Briley Ducey, who was in there. She's going to be fouled with 9.6 to go. 5-point lead for the Lady Rams. And Shelton fouled out, but what an effort she had tonight. Look forward to seeing a lot of her on the softball field this season. Mia Rubio back into the game.
9 seconds, Carly. 9.
Don't forget, we've got men's action coming up about 10 minutes following this one. First basket from Ducey is up, and it's good. It's her first non-3 of the night. She's got 7, quietly got 7. Bangs around and give her 8 for the night. 7-point lead, though, for the Lady Rams, and that's going to all but put this one in the books with 5.1 to go. Courts will take it out, and Menard has dropped back. No fouling. Jody will shoot this one at the buzzer. It's about the only thing that she's missed all night. She'll finish the night with 23, and it is a 54-47 win for the Lady Rams. Leading scorer on the night, Jody Jowers had 23, but it was 9 3-pointers in the second half after not making a single one. Couldn't buy a bucket in the first half. We'll talk to Coach Casey West about that at halftime of the boys' game. But our BU Designs player of the game, once again, Chuck, as Jody Jowers. She's just been everywhere all season long, and she was there again tonight. So what a night it was. We'll work on our Southern Air cool play of the game. As always, we appreciate you watching this one. Give it a follow if you've not done that already. If you're watching over on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and it doesn't cost you a nickel. It just gets us seen in front of more people. Menard boys, Oak Hill boys, coming up 10 minutes when we come back.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Yeah, so what happened out there tonight?
We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What affected affected the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger. Jen obliterated her ribeye po' boy. And speaking of spirits, Laura even scored a real tasty cocktail. She needed that.
Any lessons learned today?
Yeah. Head straight to walk-ons.
Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Walk-ons for the win.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today. Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Discover golf like never before at Links on the Bayou, Central Louisiana's hidden gem. Welcome to a golf experience like no other. Our Links-style design sets the stage for an exciting and unique adventure. 5 distinct tee boxes cater to every skill level, ensuring a game that's perfect for you. And when you're ready to refuel, head to Becky's Bunker Club for dining with a view and gear up in our pro shop. Ready to elevate your golfing experience? Tee off at Links on the Bayou today. Links on the Bayou, redefining the way you enjoy golf.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Freshman number 12, Blake Foster. Freshman number 10, Peyton Cosette. Sophomore number 1, Fritz Gargano. Junior number 12, Baylor Smith. And junior number 5, Matthew Hughes. Number 11, Todd Goodwin. Junior, number 23, Wesley Nicker. Senior, number 21, Sam Shadow. Senior, number 24, Lucas Walters. Senior, number 10, the smooth one, Justin Thompson.
Lights come on and we are ready to go to work here courtside in Oak Hill. It is Oak Hill, the Rams, looking for their 7th straight win. Before that run that they're on, they were 10-13 and struggling to hang on to that playoff spot. Now they're still at 19th. Top 20 make it in Class B, but they are firmly entrenched there and putting on a good run here. Thompson to jump center against Matthew Hicks. Trustin Thompson, the senior for Oak Hill. It's Goodwin, Thompson, Rachel, McMicken, and Walters. Foster, Procel, Garganta, Smith, and Hicks for the Eagles. Ball is up and we're underway. Controlled by the Rams in this one, and that is Goodwin that's got it. Well, the second half three-point shooting has been top-notch. It's been a tale of two halves the last few games, and boy, there is Fritz Garganta just jumping in there and tying this one up and stealing that possession as he got right into it with Sam Rachel. Here comes pressure from Rachel on Garganta, trying to get it back the other way, and that is Hicks, I believe, that's there. They've got no long-range shot that's up, but it's no good. The other way it goes, that is Walters. We've seen Walters get hot from beyond the arc, but they've been very physical inside, has Oak Hill in the first half of games, and that has led to outside shooting in the second half. We'll see if they're able to start fast in this one. McMicken is going to go to the basket. It rolls around, no good. Rebound controlled down by the freshman Procel. Long distance three is up and it's good. Freshman Peyton Procel.
And that puts your first points on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard down at the bottom of your screen.
Indeed it does. Inside it goes. That one is blocked and thrown out of there by the other freshman, Blake Foster. Euro stepping around. Trustin goes in there and gets the block, goes the other way with it. That one is saved off of the Eagle player and an official timeout. Good work by Goodwin to get up there and save that one. And Chuck off taking care of business there. Ram Bam Fries are a sight to behold. That is the freshman Blake Foster that is shaken up. That's going to get right up into the game, and all we have is last names on the reserves for Menard. So when we don't call first names, then you will you'll know why. Great game, the first one. It was competitive until the very end of that one. Certainly appreciate those folks that are watching in this one. A lot of you went up there and followed our 446 Sports page. Some of you didn't, but we'll let you know that. Make sure you get up there and hit that follow button. getting closer and closer to 10,000 followers on here in front of our move down to Lafayette. Our expansion, don't let me confuse anybody, our expansion into Lafayette next school year. Traveling is whistled as both players went up for the rebound. That was a battle between Procell and Thompson. And a travel is going to be called, and that will give it over to the Rams. 3-0. Just the 3 ball by Procell. Inside it goes to Walters. Trying to work the ball to Thompson inside, but unable to get that one to work. Over in the corner, thought about it, but Rachel right on.
Saw, you said Andrew Hicks, I believe is your man's name for Menard?
I did, Matthew Hicks.
Matthew Hicks, that's it. I saw his mama out there a little while ago, Miss Renee. She works over there at Menard. She said, sure am glad y'all are streaming.
Well, there you go. I sure am glad we are too.
Me too.
Kicked back out to Garganta. He's got it spun around up top. It goes to Procell. He's got the only points on the board tonight. Trying to get in there, but Thompson and McMicken there to deny. Walters now spins around. Over to the corner it goes. I think, I don't think that McMicken was the intended receiver for that one. It was going to Goodwin, but Rachel says, I'll fire away. Thank you very much. That one is in. You got to call that in horse, I believe. Again, congratulations to the Lady Rams and Jody Jowers, our player of the game tonight. Courtesy of our friends at BU Designs. Well, I guess more than friends, I would say. Procell gets another 3, and it's 6-3. Celebrated her birthday yesterday. So big shout out to Mrs. 446 Sports or Miss BU Designs or whatever you want to call her. My lovely bride had a birthday yesterday, turned 29. That's what we're going with. I get myself so much trouble. If I would just say happy birthday and leave it alone, there wouldn't be no issues. But I try to get myself out of trouble that I dig further into.
Those stinking rabbits. You get to chasing those things and run down the hole.
Won't leave it alone. Birch will check in for Menard. He swaps places. 6-3 in this one. Nothing but threes on the board in this game early on. Goodwin says, I'll take care of that. This is how we go in there, and I don't just shoot 3-pointers. 6-5 now. Menard leads us. Well, Menard having a tough year. They're 7-21 in the first year of Coach Briggs Carbo. Young team starts a couple of sophomores and a freshman, or a couple of freshmen and a sophomore rather. No seniors. They'll call that one on Wesley. He picks up his first personal foul. But again, as I say, happy birthday to Mrs. 446 Sports. Chuck, it's her fault we're moving to, not moving, I say we're relocating, we're expanding into Lafayette. She loves that Lafayette area.
I'm just wondering if some folks have gotten a hold of some BU Designs merch, and they're like, hey, come on down here.
They will, I promise you that. Foul is whistled on number 33. That is right. Full court man being put on by Menard in this one. Not really a press, just that full man. And Goodwin tries to outrun it, but it's going to be knocked out. Looked like Garganta, the one that it was out on. Over the top, Walters has it. He tries to work inside, but Garganta is going to be whistled for the foul. And oh, they are calling this one tight. That is Garganta's first that we have him for. Third team foul. And that will quickly get McCartney up and into the game. And again, we don't have first names. Lucas gets that one to fall on those that did not start the contest tonight for Menard. Bounces back iron, rolls around, gets out of there. Thompson on the ground. Held ball is called, and it will go over to Menard. Final home game of the season, regular season, for these squads comes Friday night as they welcome in the Vikings of Avoyelles Charter. Going to be a battle throughout in that boys game for sure. Running one-hander up and no good. Kicked out to the L on the Lady Rams near that foyer area. Long-range three is launched over the back of the backboard. Rebound controlled, and they're saying no. A foul on the floor before the shot. Looked like they whistled that on McMicken. So that'll be 2 for Wesley. Back up top it goes. Now spun around the corner. Procell going to try it again from the corner. Does not get it to fall. Goodwin, the long rebound, comes out of there with it. Got it over to McMicken, and he was far short of it. Going to call it out on Menard. Oak Hill will have the ball, and Rochelle is underneath their own goal. Has it, slaps the ball, and back over the top it goes. McMicken for a 2. His foot was on the line. And a rebound controlled by Walters. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Rochelle pulls down another board. He goes up, and a timeout was whistled before the foul was called. The official had a foul on this end. Still going to call it. They'll whistle that one on right, but I thought he had the timeout ahead of there. And the officials will get together and talk about it. I think they're going to waive that foul off and give Coach McGee the timeout, because it was whistled just before the foul was. Not a way to go back and review it. They don't come to us for the review, or for my opinion for that matter. Timeout was whistled by Oak Hill on there. Yeah, timeout was whistled by Oak Hill, so no foul. No shot, no foul. So we're right. They do waive the foul off. They'll take a timeout. We'll take it with them and be back in 30 seconds. You're watching high school basketball on 446 Sports.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Back to action we go here. Oak Hill got a timeout prior to the foul, and that's what we thought. Thompson has the top of the key, spins it around. Rochelle's going to fire away from downtown, and he's got it. Sam Rochelle, the senior sharpshooter, gets that one to fall. Spun around on the ground he goes, and that is working inside, near foul, and yeah, there's going to be one called, and there was an opportunity. The whistle's Rochelle with the foul, but it could have been a number of people on that one. Over the top it goes, controlled there by Birch, but he is on the line. Near delay warning there as the shot was made after the whistle in an attempt to, I don't know, but they'll call the delay. Did not give the warning, so still nothing in effect. Goodwin's got it. He is matched up on his numerical counterpart, McCartney. Goodwin, the runner, gets that one to fall again. That's 4 now. Rochelle leads the way with 6. Procell has 6 for Menard, and it's 11-6. Oak Hill with a lead in this one.
It's kind of like football and soccer, 11v11, right?
It is indeed. 16-13 record for Oak Hill. They're trying to win their 7th in a row. Rachel ought to be in the drama department here as he pulled off a pretty good one. That foul is going to be whistled on McCartney. But, yeah, if he's not been in the drama class, he needs to with the acting job he pulled off there. That one goes over to Walters on the far side. Walters fakes the pass, and he's going to go to the basket. Count it! And an opportunity for the and one. Whistled that one on right. Give the basket to Walters, and he'll look for the old school 3 here. Walters gets that one to fall. Old school 3, he's got 4. And here comes pressure from Oak Hill. To the near side and right. Back up top, Garganta's got it down low. Good ball movement by Menard, and it's going to be knocked out on Rachel. Goodwin gets in there, tries to knock that one away, and the end result is that no-look dish out to Rachel. Might have been better served to watch that one come in. Rolling around, bodies banging, but Thompson able to get that one out of there. Spun around, Boone in, the freshman, off the back iron. He'll make a few of those before the night is over. And Chuck, they went from calling everything to letting a lot of it go.
Yes. It's one of those things, you know, you see how it's working out one way, let's try it the other way for a little bit.
That's right. Corner 3 up and good. Boy, in traffic and in his face, but that's the freshman Peyton Procell is somebody to keep an eye on. He's got 9 by way of 3 threes here in the first. Over to the corner to Lucas. He'll shoot one, but instead goes to the basket, stays in the air, unable to get it to fall. And coming out of there with it is Hicks, the junior for Coach Briggs and Menard. That one up, and it is in. Purcell gets one from somewhere that's not beyond the arc, and he's got 11. Boone will try again. He's in range when he gets off the bus. Fires that one away from downtown, and it's good. 17-11. 9 of those 17 from beyond the arc. Inside it goes, up and in. Good work that time by Wright. First non-Procell basket. Boone firing away again, and he's money. Top of the key for 3 for Everett Boone. Wow.
And throw that one right out of bounds.
Yeah, what a flurry here at the end of it.
If the crowd for Oak Hill hadn't got on board with it, I don't know yet. But with Boone, every time he shoots one of the threes and hits it, they could just say boom.
They could, but they're not. 12 and 10 and 9. Boone again almost hit the ceiling on that one. That's what
skyrocket
Coach Garbo wanted, was that it had hit the ceiling. That's one of the highest ones that I had ever seen go off. I thought it hit the roof. We're going to watch the Oak Hill cheerleaders, and then we'll be back right after this break. Second quarter underway here. Oak Hill with the basketball, and they lead at 20-13. 2 threes from Boone, 2 threes from Rachel. Goodwin says, I'm going to try to get in this one. He doesn't get it to fall. Coach McGee said that might be their identity, is firing that long one away. And they have done just that. Rachel, the senior, Boone, the freshman. On the line and over to Oak Hill it goes. Boone, McMicken, Goodwin, Thompson, and looks like Gabe Robinson in there now. First time that we've seen him tonight. Behind the back pass over to McMicken, unable to fall, but there's Thompson muscling around. Doesn't get that to go. Big time work underneath by Wright, who has muscled up several rebounds. Over in the corner is Procell. He'll fire that one away. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound by Garganta and kicked outside to Hicks. Spins it over. Now that shot is up and it's no good. Thompson comes out of there and tries to get down the floor with it. Good work there by Hicks to stick a hand in it. Robinson will fire away from downtown, and he gets that one to fall. 5 threes on the night for Oak Hill, and they lead it 23-13. First time that we've seen them really fire away with accuracy in the first half. Usually they come back in the second half. That night, them and Rapides combined for 20 of them. They didn't have one in the first half, but came alive. Boone, or correction, Goodwin will fire away. He says, look, I'm not going to be left out of this. Top of the key for 3, Ty Goodwin. I'll tell you what, that's going to be a tough matchup in the early rounds for somebody. For Oak Hill, if they shoot the ball like they're doing, a traveling violation on Boone, and he says, yeah, I did it, but Birch set to check back in. He'll swap places with Wright. Wright's been solid down low.
All right.
For Menard. I heard you. I just didn't acknowledge you.
I know.
Until then, and then I guess I did. So there goes that. Take a look at who is watching online now in this one. Got a good one doubling up. Menard is Oak Hill. That one bangs around. It's been a host of 3-pointers. See, Cookie's still watching. She says, go Everett. That shot is up, and it's no good. Rebound controlled by McMicken. He's trying to go one-on-one with Purcell. A little Euro stepping, doesn't get it to fall. Good defense by Purcell. Dana Stanley says, happy birthday, Melissa Gann. How about that? That's right. Sarah Norman's watching. She says, go Rams. Working our way through this one. Allen. I'm sorry, Alan. I'm not going to butcher your last name, but he says, go Rams. That shot up and no good. Garganta there with the board, but Robinson's got him pretty well defended. Rebound controlled there. Menard, a good trip here. Free bounds, but come out of there without anything. Goodwin fires that one up. Had a hand in his face from Garganta. Not sure that's what he said there. Dana did. She followed and left a review. Thank you for that.
Nice.
Jamie Etheridge says, love the commentary. Let's go Rams. We appreciate that. We certainly do.
446 now.
That's right. Working it inside, it goes. Now back outside near where we're at. Spin move there, continuing to spin a block. Garganta gets the board in the bucket, and that's the first basket for Menard in the last couple of minutes down the floor. You know, the Coach Carbo's happy about that, and there's a block on the other end. Good defense. Boone in pursuit. Good defensive work by Walters. Looking for the foul was Burge, but nothing going to be called there. Rachel getting set to step back in. Goodwin will fire away. He's had one, but he's not really been dialed in tonight on this one, but they are shooting at will. Garganta comes out now. They'll get Birch back in there and McCartney back in as well. And Robinson comes out of the game. And Rachel back in. Out of bounds. And good job by Rachel under the goal to get out of the way of that ball that was slapped. Rachel looking for somewhere to go. He finds McMicken on the corner. Back up top, and Lucas will fire away from downtown, and he's got it.
They may start early tonight, Doug.
Look, that's 7 3-pointers here in the first quarter and a half. And that spells trouble for anybody if they start shooting the ball this well this early. Over it goes to McMicken. He's going to drive to the rack, though. Throws that one up. Doesn't get it to fall. Birch, correction, right back in the game. Wright pulls that one down. Procell going to try his hand and it doesn't get it to fall. Goodwin comes out of there with the board and back over to
Boone.
Boone it goes. The freshman will fire. Yeah, he's stopping and popping. Boom! Got it. Look, I'll give that one to you. 3 ball is up there from Boone, and my goodness, that gives him 9. Timeout on the floor. We're going to keep it right here, Chuck. Let's keep it here.
Okay.
So Boone had 2 in the first, 1 in the third, or 1 in the second. He's got 9 and 3 threes. Rachel had 2 in the first. Goodwin's got 1 in the second. Walters has 1 in the second. Robinson has 1 in the second. That is 8 3-pointers for the Oak Hill Rams here in the first, Chuck.
My goodness. It's the storm's coming, I believe. We had a little sprinkle on the way here, but I think we're going to see some raining indoors here in just a little bit with those threes.
You go back earlier to that one that Boone shot that I'm telling you, it had to draw a little back. If they would have had, now this is flat, this roof, but in the old days when they had that popcorn on it, it would have hit the roof.
I believe it would have knocked a few little kernels down.
Yeah, it was that close. Garganta now trying to work his way in, but Walters puts a body on him. That's inside, still no good. Letting them play down here occasionally. Just seems like the only shot that's out there is from Procell. Goodwin quickly down the floor, dishes it off inside to Thompson. That's as good of an assist as you'll find. Give Thompson his first basket and the assist to Ty Goodwin. Back the other way, and quickly they go, bouncing around, and that one's going to be out of bounds. Again, Ram fans that are watching, if you weren't around for the Lady Rams game, well, I hate that, but it was a good one. You can scrub back and watch that one after this one, but make sure you go up there and leave a follow at the top of the page, and you can be up to date on when we go live, and we'll go live some 100 times or so before the end of the school year.
Oh, yes,
you think
indeed.
your 100 days or something, ours are as well. That one from Walters got about as far down the basket as it could get without staying down there, rolled around and kicked out.
That ball had some good grippers on it, apparently.
Cameron McLaughlin says they're hitting those threes tonight. In fact, they are. Well, we had a talk with Coach McGee after the game last week at Glenmore, and really got a lot of traction. 5,000 or 6,000 folks chimed in and saw that one and shared it, and boy, just a key. But we'll have Coach Casey West of the Lady Rams coming up at halftime. We'll visit with her and talk about this stretch run and what's going on the end of the season. Final home game and senior night coming up. Seems like we were just talking about the opening tip-off in the Sinlock Clash. That one is up, and it's no good. Rebound controlled by Rachel. Quickly getting down the floor. Just tucks the ball away. Now he's back inside. That one is blocked. Looked like Birch with the block. Garganta tries to put that one up. Birch again there. Boy, Menard just having a tough time getting the basket. They play so good defensively, but are unable to finish on these drives. And this lead is ballooned up to 19 as Diaz checks in now. Who else is coming in? Looks like Gavin Holt has checked in for Oak Hill. First time that we've seen Gavin tonight. From the corner, Gavin says, well, I'm in now. I might as well shoot it. Doesn't get it to fall. Gavin, another one of those seniors here. Good number of seniors on this squad. Minute 24 to go until halftime, 34-15. A big way for this Oak Hill Rams team. It was 20-13 at the end of the first, so 14-2 lead.
Fouled underneath, number 10 for the Rams, going in for a shot. Fouled underneath by number 15 there for the Eagles.
Hunter Foster says happy birthday to Travis Hopkins. So happy birthday, Travis.
Missed the first one there from the free throw shot.
Thompson to the line, the senior, and he kind of led the turnaround of the physicality. Going to be a foul on the floor. Boy, not many calls at all. One foul whistle. Now that's just foul number 2.
That's 2 on number 15, right back to back, as a matter of fact.
Oak Hill set to inbounds from underneath the basket. Thompson now. Head fake. Up. Still no good. Crashing the boards is Holt, and he gets blocked. That one just taken away by Birch. Spin move by Garganta, and they're going to call a hold or an untucked shirt. Not sure which one there.
Yeah.
They'll whistle that on Holt, though. The senior Gavin Holt picks up his foul. Just 3 fouls called, though, in the first 7 minutes and 20 seconds or so. So 40 seconds to go until the break.
We'll make up for some some time here.
Indeed they are. Lucas Walters whistled for the foul, and Robinson will make his way back in there. We appreciate those watching over on YouTube tonight. Make sure you go in there and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and you'll know anytime we go live. Garganta's got it, and he's going to go to the basket. Bangs it off from the free throw line, and Garganta's got his first. The fouls are aplenty here. That's Rubio that gets whistled. 15-point lead for Oak Hill on the strength of 8 3-pointers in the first half. Kicked out to the side. That's Cowart. Cowart's another one of the sharp shooting freshmen.
Tried a little underhanded shot there, but didn't go.
Back out on top goes Diaz. He'll go to the basket, but unable to get it to fall. Gets the rebound. And the traveling. Got kind of sloppy over this last minute or so here, Chuck. 4.6 to go until halftime. And a warning's been whistled on Coach Carbo. And there's been a tough night here. Got to shoot this one quick. Traveling violation is called on Holt, and with 0.5 to go, that's going to wrap up the first half of play. Again, we'll get Coach Casey West up here and visit with us. Would have counted if it went. It had a good shot at it, but Oak Hill leads this one 34-19, 14-6. second quarter for Oak Hill, and they lead this one 34-19, 15-point cushion, and we'll get I think somebody stole our chair.
She came and got it.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Well, I guess she can.
Why not?
Again, keep an eye out on our 446 Sports Facebook page, and you will see everything that we're going to do for the upcoming weeks. We'll keep those things posted, and you'll know about them right away. We'll try to post those a couple of weeks out. Again, going to be joined here momentarily by a... I'm going to put her by my Ram Bam nachos. Got to be careful of that. Yeah. They're cold, though, so that's the problem. She's getting on the mic now, and we'll visit with head coach Casey West. And, Coach, Lady Rams moved to 25-10 on the season. Pretty solid performance out of your senior Jody Jowers again. Hang on, Chuck. She's not on. Yeah, sounds a lot better when she's on the mic. So yeah, great night by Jowers.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I mean, I don't think we can say in our first half that anybody really was having a great night.
No.
We were 0 for 19 from the three-point line. So
we stopped counting at 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, Jody did a good job scoring the ball for us. And also, I think her stats, she had about 6 steals tonight, so she was also defended 20 in that first half and held her to 2 points, which was big. So
that was a lot of good work, because that's a team that have been playing together, a lot of them since they were 8th graders, sophomores that are out there. But Shelton was out there, Carly was there, Z, Kaylee Methvin, all of those young ladies have been playing together for a long time. So to come in here and shut that down, pretty solid effort.
Yeah, I'm proud of my girls. We've been talking a lot about just the other day about how God is good. I mean,
right.
You're going to, in life, hit adversity, so this is the perfect position for us to be in to show resilience. And we can't control anything. We can't control injuries. We can't control sickness. But all we can control is our attitude and our effort level. And so I was proud tonight. I told my girls at halftime, I didn't fuss them or nothing. I was like, I mean, you've turned them over 22 times. You just have to make the three. So right. I don't know if you noticed, we didn't stay in long. We came in and started shooting some threes on this end to try to hopefully get us ready to start the half. So.
And it did. It looked like it came out with a good one. Braley had 3 in the third. I think you guys had 6 in the third. Briley hit one of 2. And talk to me about Briley. She looked like she was doing better on that knee than she has in a couple of games. She looked a lot more comfortable either with the knee and the brace or both.
Yeah, I think that, just getting that brace and then just figuring out what she can do. And so she's, going to PT and has a great PT, and he's working with her and showing her, hey, look, you can do this. Right. Hey, look, you can do that. Look, you better go play defense this time. Like, you're not out there, you're able. Look at you. You can do a defensive slide. You can box out. You can give some contact, like showing her. So
the difference that I saw from her tonight is that she would drive for a rebound, or she would drive to the basket a little bit more, and I don't think she was as hesitant going to it.
Yeah, we made some changes. I was scared a little bit. I was like, maybe you can't get offensive boards, but she does such a good job of reading it off the backboard and putting herself in the right position to keep it alive for us, even if she doesn't get the rebound. So we made a change and was like, look, you're going to just need to go try to keep the ball alive. So she went to the offensive boards and we sent someone else back.
Right.
So I think that helped her a little bit. She got some steals. She had 4 steals tonight. But more than her, I mean, I thought defensively, we held them to 15.5 of basketball.
That's right.
You can't ask, and that's what I told the girls. It ain't your defense, so we're not changing nothing defensively. It's what you're doing on offense. We have to knock that 3 down. So.
How frustrating did it make them when it looked like Menard would sit back and try to hold the ball for a little bit and run some clock, which was a great plan offensively,
yes.
But that's got to get frustrating.
Yeah, and it is because, we don't want to play keep away. We want to play basketball. So that's why we decided to just go ahead and go get them in a full court press, because we want to play a little bit. We don't want to sit and hold the ball and then try to like score the less point. Like just try to say, man, we're going to hold y'all to a low number. So I realized real quick what he was trying to do, and I was like, look, we got to go get him. Like I like our half court trap, but if he wants to hold the ball the whole game, we're going to have to go get him. So
Amaya did such a good job about defending out by the mid-court line. She's got those long arms, and she was able to get some turnovers out there.
Yeah, I was very pleased with that. You know, me and Amaya's talked a lot about, she's very coachable, and I've talked to her a lot about her defense and coming in and being a spark on defense for us, and then just taking care of the basketball. And I thought she did a phenomenal job tonight. I think our whole team is growing. I think as we're learning each other, it wasn't our best game. I know that we all know that we can play a little bit better. I mean, hopefully we can shoot the ball better than that in the first half, because we can. The second half we came out and was 8 for, I think it was like 16 or something. We shot 50%. So, you know, just come out and shoot the ball well, and then we're not even in that situation. But, you know, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Those nights are there. And it was, we kind of called it like it was cold in here, and they were cold shooting. It was pretty frigid in this gym when things started out. I know you guys had it a little extra cold to keep the floor straight on here. Yeah. But, no, it was
we're thankful. We are so blessed that we haven't had no more problems with that. So.
That's right. It seems like we were just sitting here for game one, and Friday night is the final regular season home game and senior night. Tell me about the group of 3 seniors that you have.
Man, what can I not say? They're tough. They're hardworking. They've been here. Briley and they've all 3 been part of the program for 6 years.
Right.
They've done tremendous things. They've done things that no one's ever done. I hope they continue to just keep their legacy going here. Their goal is to win another state championship, and we ain't taking that off the table. And they want to go to the state championship game 4 years straight. And if they do, they will be the team that does that. And I think every group, I think the group behind them should say, man, we're going to do something that nobody's ever done. We're going to make it for 5 straight years at Oak Hill. And I mean, that's the fun thing about it. I'm proud of my whole team. I just think that it has been. It's been a climb. Seasons are always highs and lows and highs and lows. And I feel like, you know, this last month we've had to learn a lot of resilience. But I sent them something this morning, and I said, we got to just remember that when you hit valleys and you hit lows, that's where growth happens.
That's right.
And so we've all we've hit some valleys, and we've hit some things that we never thought was going to happen when we first started the season. But at the end of the day, this is a story that we're able to use for the rest of our life to talk about that you can overcome anything. Like, if you as a team pull together and you all do your part and you stay together and you stay focused and you put your focus on God, and then behind that you put your focus on each other and keeping your team strong, then you're going to have a great story to tell at the end of the season. And that's where we are focused at, like God and each other, and putting each other first, whatever that may be, whoever we need to play to be able to win. That's the most important group that we put out there at that moment, and we're on the bench cheering that teammate on. So
look, and the crowd you guys have done something from camouflage night on opening night to parents night here. How important was it to honor the parents?
We started that like 2 years ago because we didn't have any seniors, or I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago we did it, and I don't think we did it last year, but I hate missing it because I really tell my parents, I'm literally nothing without you. Right. So if you don't have parental support, if you don't have parents backing you when you go home, when they go home, and we're going to fight. We're going to have hard times sometimes, me and the players. Like, they don't like their parents all the time. Right. They're not going to like what I tell them. I'm disciplining them sometimes. But I have a lot of great parents that literally say, look, Coach was saying that because she's trying to get you to do this, or she sees this in you. And if she ain't saying nothing to you, then that's when you should worry, you know. And
that's
and
correct.
They back me, and they're supportive. They get these girls anything they ask for. If I say, hey, let's go to Florida to the beach, they're trying to make that happen for the kids. If I say, hey, let's do this fundraiser, they make that happen. If I say anything I say, these parents are the #1 reason why these girls are successful. And I tell them, they bring you to practice. They take care of you. So,
Coach Casey West joining us here at halftime. The only thing I could say, that big game Friday night, you got to up your game a little bit. The Sparkles weren't quite. No, I'm kidding. Great outfit tonight, Coach Casey West. Big night, Lady Rams moved to 25-10.
Aren't we so proud of our boys?
Yeah,
they have been doing so well. Go Rams!
7 in a row tonight. There you go. Coach Casey West joins us here at halftime. And we're back into this one, 34-19. Oak Hill going 4. They don't have 7 in a row. They have 6 in a row, going 4. Walters could have been called for the foul and does after the second or third bump. And they will whistle Lucas Walters for the foul. And let's flip that page back over. Always great to visit with Coach Casey West.
I have to go back and listen to it. A little bit noisy out here tonight, Doug, where I could hear some of the murmuring, but just couldn't make an intelligent hearing of everything.
Well, you're probably listening to me, and what I say is not really intelligent most of the time.
Anyway. Missed the first one there, number 5. I was watching the Eagles warming up at half while y'all are having a good conversation there. One there in. And
second one up and good.
Number 15 and number 11 for the Eagles were sinking some threes there in warm-up, so we'll see if that helps them in the second half.
Oak Hill had 8 in the first half, and they usually shoot the ball better in the second half. That one is inside, working it inside to Thompson. He's got 4 now.
Nice way passing around, getting down below there.
Lead was 17 at one point. Back to 16 here. Working inside, stepping up and under, and that one is good for Matthew Hicks. Again, join us Friday night here. There's a lot of action going on Friday night on 446 Sports. There will be 4 games on at a time for your viewing pleasure. Oak Hill and Avoyelles Charter will do battle here. That's a big one for the district. And then Buckeye welcomes in Gina, and the girls will be battling for a district championship with Buckeye and Gina. There will be a coaches show for girls and boys basketball out at Rio Rojo Thursday night at 6 p.m. And then ASOL basketball returns. The championships semifinals for the girls are Friday night at Tioga Junior High. Semifinals for the boys are at Tioga High School on Friday night, and then a whole host of championship games on Saturday. That one is up and it's good from Robinson.
Nick and Danny will be out at the junior high. Oh, there's just a little toss in with the left hand.
Look, we have seen him do that a lot tonight. That's 9 for Goodwin. Back over to Rachel as Robinson kind of runs a screen for him. Tucks that one up and under and goes to the basket. Does Rachel, and he's got it.
Partially carried that one like a running back with a football.
Hicks will make his way up into the basket and no good. Rebound, team defensive rebound off of Menard will go over to Oak Hill.
I don't know much about the other ones. I know Mr. Hicks here with the Eagles. He does play soccer as well.
Yes. Rachel picks up his dribble and goes to Robinson in the corner. Robinson going baseline. Tries to kick it inside, but Garganta is there to take that one away. Near travel, but able to hang on to it. Good work by the sophomore from Menard. I saw athletic director and head football coach David Perkins in the crowd tonight over there from Menard.
Oh, I do see him up there, yeah.
Over there hanging out.
No kinfolk.
McMicken has that one now, dumps it off to Thompson, and he goes to the basket, and a foul is going to be called, and it looks like a reversal of halves. They came out shooting in the first, and now getting back physical and going inside, trying to run some clock and just take care of the ball down there and not give anything, not give any real runouts. That is Wright that is back in. He's got just the one basket. 40-24. You see it on the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. Got that one to fall. And that equals the largest lead of the night at 17. Back inside it goes, and going to call a block. Whistle is going to be on Sam Rachel. And a lot of these starters, and we get that info from Amy Grimes, a lot of these starters are great baseball players, and we'll see them out on the diamond for Coach Jordan Marks as baseball starts for the Eagles on Monday. Our first broadcast with Nick and Danny is Monday. We've got Grace Baseball on Monday as well. And Menard softball just around the corner. Grant softball as well. Boy, it is a big time. And coming up right in front of us, good save there by the freshman Procell. And that one whistled on Rachel again. And starting on next Sunday, not this Sunday, but the coaches shows return to Buffalo Wild Wings. We'll be out there from 5 o'clock till about 8 o'clock and talking to different teams that are out there. We'll talk softball with Coach Turney, baseball with Coach Jordan Marks. I wonder if we can set up another Blazing Wings challenge.
Oh, see, we have a new contestant there and one old bird there. Huh?
Yeah, so we'll I don't know if I'm going to be able to talk Coach Marks into that again.
Marks
free throw by Garganta is there.
Marks may want to try to pull a little quick switcheroo and have his tone down and let the young buck there get the full brunt of it.
I don't know. Went in there today in 8. They have a new maple chipotle wings.
Ooh.
Robinson inside looking for Thompson. No good there. Garganta crossed the timeline there, 41-27, the lead. Purcell, who was hot early from beyond the arc, hasn't really been there since. That one knocked away. Good hands by McMicken. Robinson's got it now. Back to Goodwin.
We need an insurance agent for a sponsor.
Besides the one that's been with us since the inception, Chuck,
yes,
my goodness.
Well, I was thinking of the, yes.
Goodness gracious.
I'm sorry, Jason Hawk. You are awesome. Do so much for high school sports. And Doug, you can kick me all you want to on the way home.
Trusted Thompson whistled for the foul there. Goodness gracious, Chuck.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know what I was thinking.
Been with us since the very first.
Yes.
One of our very first sponsors.
Mr. Hawk. Talk to Hawk. I guess that's what I need to do.
You do. Or just hit that mute button. Goodness. Working inside, and that one is knocked out. But off of Rachel. Credit him with the block, and Boone, the freshman shooter, comes back in. Boy, it just seems like yesterday that we were talking about the start of football season, and here it is, the eve of baseball beginning.
Right.
Baseball and softball is underway, and wow, into the brick wall there was Birch, but he's up and seems to be doing fine from it. Yeah, Nick and Danny set to do work out at Menard. We'll have Menard baseball, we'll have Menard softball, we'll have Ash baseball, Grace baseball, and Grant softball, all for you. And there's a technical foul that's been whistled. They're going to whistle that on Rachel as he comes out of there. Rachel with the technical foul, and so it counts as a technical and it counts as a personal foul, so he picks up 2 fouls on that, and that's going to send Peyton Procell to the line. And the technical did, so it went through. It's 5 that he has on it. Had 3 fouls, and so the senior Rachel is gone. And what happens is you get the personal foul, you get the technical, counts as the personal foul. And so that gave him his 4th and 5th one right there, and he's out. They'll go in and check on him, and very, very agitated from the end of that one. 41-29, back to 12. So 5 straight points for Menard. And the ball, that one knocked away and out of bounds. It will stay with the Eagles.
I'm surprised they only shot 2 there, Doug.
Well, there wasn't a foul on it.
I thought
it was just the technical is all that it was.
Oh, okay. I thought he got a personal and a technical.
No, the personal counts as the technical. Don't forget, we will scan through all of this, and we'll have our Southern Air Cool Play of the night. And we're working on a Southern Air Cool Play of the Week. You send it in to info@446sports.com. Doesn't even need to be a game that we're watching. But our friends at Southern Air Heating and Cooling and Plumbing and Electrical and Generators and everything you could imagine, they can take care of you for. They're going to whistle Wesley McMicken with the foul. And Chuck, what I'm seeing is these fouls are really adding up on the side of Oak Hill.
They are. Amassing many.
First one up, and it's good, and it's 11-point ball game. And when you're down big like Menard was, you got to get it back in chunks. You go back there and you try to get it to 10, under 10, and then take it from there. Try to get it to 2 possessions, and it's back to a 10-point deficit for the Eagles as they are fighting their way back into this one. There's a near steal. Goodwin's got it. He'll pull up and shoot this one. Haven't really seen Oak Hill take a 3 in the second half, though. Trying to get physical back in this one. And that's went into the favor of the Eagles. Back to the near side, and Wright looking for the ball. He's on McMicken, turns around, no good. Bangs around, Garganta gets that one, the left-hander. Up and he goes, and back to 10. What a third period it's been for this. Again, it was 34-19. So a 14-9 run has got Menard back in this one. Cowart trying to do something about this as Oak Hill went back beyond the arc after that one, after spending much of the third period inside the lane. High and thrown away and no good. And Shell coming back out on the floor. He'll watch the rest of this one from the bench. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him and be right back. You're watching high school basketball right here on 446 Sports. We go. Oak Hill inbounds this one, 1:40 to go here in the third. Held ball, and it would go over to, it stays with the Rams.
Don't pull a Billy on me now.
What did Billy do?
Every time we'd go somewhere and we'd eat something, he'd eat those crackers and get the coughs.
Boone from the corner misses that one. Garganta pulls it down, and off the other way goes Purcell. High off the glass and gets it to fall.
43-35, as you see on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard down at the bottom of the screen.
Purcell having himself a game. Inside he goes to Thompson, and he answers the other end of it.
Rams said, no, we like 10.
Off into the basket, trying for the running one-hander, no good. Rebound controlled by the freshman Boone. 3 threes, hit 2 of them in a row early on. It kind of got this thing kick-started, he and Sam Rachel. There's Boone, let him fly right by you. Double clutches. And another technical foul is whistled on there. And I just think they're taking the emotion, and I don't understand that at all. Yeah. How you tee up that quick makes no sense to me.
Unless it was a word said?
No, it was frustration because he turns around with the foul that was being called, and there's a point of taking care of the game, and there's a point of over-aggressively.
Does he shoot 5? Does he get 3
he gets
for the
his 3 and he gets the technical.
And
yeah, so he'll shoot 5.
Wow.
The technical free throws will come first.
And they get the ball.
And somewhere through the crowd shouts the ball don't lie. So this is his 3rd free throw, and then they'll shoot the technicals. And they'll send Goodwin to the line to shoot the technical free throws. He'll have 2 of those, and then Oak Hill will still get the ball. First free throw on the technical is up, and it's good. So it's not as bad as it could have been. Second free throw from Boone is up, and it's good. Or correction, that is Goodwin. Goodwin, the junior, gets the 2 technical foul free throws. 48-35, Oak Hill with the ball in the final 40 of the 3rd.
3 feet on one, yep.
On the line, and it will go the other way.
He was trying to push against the body, but, you know.
Yeah.
Letting them play. Yep.
Well, but then on the couple of previous plays, they didn't. The technical fouls have changed the way that this can be played. And a timeout is whistled by Menard to save a possession with 18.9 to go. 32nd timeout. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. Be right back. You're watching high school basketball on 446 Sports.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Back to work we go here. Final 18.9 of the 3rd. Menard able to call the timeout on that possession, save that possession. Over the top, it goes to Garganta. He's got it now driving the lane. Pulls back up and shoots this one and has it. The sophomore Fritz Garganta doing a good job. Back to 11 it is. Boone, will he take the last one from deep? Kicks it over to Goodwin. Goodwin will take it at the buzzer, no good. And we're through 3, 48-37. And that'll do it for the 3rd.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments.
Back for the fourth week go. Proud to have our insurance agent friend Jason Hawk as a part of what we've done from day one. Procell with a long-range bomb, no good. Walters. Foul is going to be whistled on 4. That is Birch. And it's going to make for a very long final period if the way the plays have been called or altered a little bit. That is Boone. He is just harassed down the far side, and that's a very intense defense now by Menard. Walters puts it up, unable to get that one to go. Rebound controlled by Birch. National Signing Day is tomorrow. The early period was back in December. That one rolls around for football, so we invite everybody to go out and support those young men that are signing.
He said 3-3, but he held up 3-2.
He held up 2-3 for McMicken.
2-3, that's right. Backwards, so as far as I'm thinking that.
Bounces around and no good. If Menard's going to get back in this, and there's an opportunity, they've got to hit their free throws. Menard 7-21 on the season. Oak Hill 16-13. This is a big battle.
He hurt you on that last one.
Right. Back to 10. Your next step is to try to get it to a 2-possession game, get it to 6, and anything can happen at that point. Fritz Garganta has been very impressive with his ball handling and the ability to get down the floor. Birch back up top to Garganta. A little bit of a push off, but I mean Goodwin is right on the sophomore. That one tipped away at the end by Thompson. Back down the floor they go.
Pull up for 3 misses.
McMicken trying his hand at it, but Thompson is there for the rebound. Kicked back outside, now up to the top, and Boone from downtown. Unable to get it to fall. Tristan Thompson, though. Tristan just doing big work. And they're going to whistle a foul on Goodwin, it looks like.
Yes.
Yeah, they do. Ty Goodwin whistled for that one. And a timeout by Menard, and I don't know how many they have left.
I've got them with 3.
3 left, or?
Yes.
30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Be right back. You're watching 446 Sports.
We're back live here out at Oak Hill, upon the hill where the Eagles and the Rams are doing battle here. The Eagles are leading 48-38. You can see on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. And Doug, take it away after you got that little munchie going on.
Thank you, Chuck. Garganta has it out near the timeline from Goodwin. Trying to work it inside, but there's McMicken to get in there in the passing lane and steal that one away. This will draw out a game. Called that a shooting foul. And that will send McMicken to the line to shoot 2. Don't forget, join us right back here Friday night for senior night. Oak Hill welcomes in Avoyelles Charter.
Wow.
You can join us out at Buckeye.
Okie Benjamin, by the way, is the coach there for the Avoyelles Public Charter.
Yep, spent a little time at Avoyelles Charter, then over at Tioga, then back
Lane
to
Bell. Go ahead.
And then back to Charter. A couple of state championships for them when they moved from Division 2A back down. 11-point lead now for the Rams. That one is knocked out by Menard, and it will stay there.
Knocked out by number 10 there with the Rams. And stay with Menard, like you said. There you go.
Inbounds is there, and back over the top it goes to Purcell. Purcell's going to have to get hot down the stretch. Kind of a hop jump step there by Wright, unable to get that to fall, and Trustin is there to pull that one down. There's a steal out top by Purcell. He's trying to race everyone down the floor. And that's a good job of throwing it off of Goodwin there. Saved it, did he, as he was going out of bounds. And that's a senior type play from the freshman, Peyton Purcell. I mean, saw it right in front of where we are, and that was a tremendous play. Over in the corner. Now working his way up and in, gets that one to fall. Back to a 9-point lead. Purcell looking for another steal. That one is off. And I think Peyton talked the official on the far side into that one. And look, the fans are really giving him an earful too, and it's close there where they're at. Goodwin with the steal, knocks it away, goes up into the cheerleaders, and it's going to stay with Menard. Boy, I'm telling you, it is tough down here, down on that end of where the cheerleaders are, the student section. That foyer is just full of people. Back over the top it goes. Purcell's got it back to Garganta. Fritz making his way to the near side with it. Boone jumping in, could have got called for the foul there. Looking back inside, it goes to Birch. Back to Garganta, unable to finish that off, but powers up for the rebound and puts that one back, and very, very impressed with the young sophomore.
He's got a quick release. That ball touches his hand, it goes back up. Doesn't really, yeah.
That's how you have to do it when you're down there, to keep from that ball getting out of there, or getting it blocked. (49-42) in this one. Over to the side, Purcell trying to fire away, misses that one, and Boone pulls that down. And a timeout called before that. Full timeout, and we'll take it with them. We'll be right back. You're watching high school football on 446 Sports. This turning into a pretty good one here. 7-point lead was, gosh, up to 17 at one point. Menard has battled all the way back in this one to get it to just a couple possession game. 4.5 remaining in regulation here. Tell the two halves. Another one, just a battle. Menard had a 2-point win earlier in the season over this Rams team. So Oak Hill trying to even things out. But yeah, won it, I think, 59-57, 60-58, something like that. Walters thought about three. Instead, zips it all the way across. Goodwin will fire away, and that would have been one of the longest assists recorded. All the way down the floor to Purcell. Stops, unable to get that one to fall. Quickly trying to tap it back, but Boone comes out of there with it. Gets it over to Matt Micken. And back to Goodwin it goes. Ty's got it. thoughts go out to Tucker, who plays with him a lot. I got injured and has been probably out for the season is what I've heard. So a big shout out to Tucker Goodwin. Garganta's got it again. He's been leading the way for this team since Procell got hot early. Knifing to the basket up, and it's good. And it's a 5-point lead. Menard just flying back in this one. Inside it goes to McMicken. He's blocked, and it's going to go over, and it looks like the call. I'm gonna stay out of it. 3:23 to go in this one. 5-point lead. Garganta being covered up by Goodwin. To the near side it goes. And that one thrown away.
Neither Eagle player that was over there being thrown to knew or thought it was coming to them, I guess.
3 to go in this one. McMicken's got it over to Walters. Walters thought about it, but he was long range. Steps in and he buries that one. Just finds where he wanted to go and goes in there, and the senior knocks that 3-ball down. Only one 3-pointer in the second half. After 8 in the first half. Boone says, well, let's try it again if this is what we're going to do, and misses everything. Rebound controlled. And 8-point lead. 2.5 to go. You see it on the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. Garganta working his way inside, throws a little running one-hander, and he's got that shot down. 6-point lead. Back over to the Rams it goes. Goodwin's got it on the far side. They have not been hitting held ball, and it's going to go to the Rams. It'll stay here on this end of the floor. Appreciate our man Roger Walker on camera getting all the shots for us tonight. Filled up on Ram Bam fries, and that'll do it. Near 5-second call. Corner Walters unable to get it to fall. Good pressure. And dribbling completely out of it. Coach Carbo wanted it, and there's a lay-in. Coast to coast it goes from Smith. Near held ball, but the other way, Thompson. Cross court, Garganta's there to get this one. And boy, this has turned into one. Trying to finish it off is right, and he does. 2-point game from 17 down to 2. Boy, you just nothing but excitement when you get up on the hill.
There should be a
block is going to be called. Count the basket. They'll whistle that on Birch. Count the basket. Tremendous effort going to the rack by McMicken, and he'll go back to try the and one. One shot remaining for McMicken. And they're going to bring Dean Cowart into the game. He'll get an opportunity for it. Rebound pulled down by Birch. Garganta and the Eagles going the other way with it, down by 4. That not the shot that Coach Carbo wanted. He wanted the foul, and you're going to get a held ball whistle there. And Coach McGee is fired up about that quick call. And a timeout called by Carbo. Full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds for a very spirited final minute 14 from the hill when we come back.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Yeah, so what happened out there tonight?
We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What effect did the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger. Jen obliterated.
Back on the floor we go. This is Menard underneath the goal, trying to get it inside to Birch. He's unable to get that one to fall, and Thompson just comes out of there like a shot. With that rebound, 1 minute remaining in this one. 1 minute. Walters will go to the rack, gets it to fall in a 6-point lead. Down the stretch, continuing to fight. That one a near turnover, but Garganta's got it. Menard hustling down the floor, kicked away, and Thompson is fouled quickly. Got to extend this game out if you are Menard. This has just been such a well-played ball game by both sides of it. Full timeout on the floor.
See who took that one, Doug.
Menard took it, it looked like. Full timeout on the floor. We'll be right back for the final 46.8 when we come back.
Yeah, so what happened out there tonight?
We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What effect did the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger. Jen obliterated her ribeye po' boy. And speaking of spirits, Laura even scored a real tasty cocktail. She needed that.
Any lessons learned today?
Yeah. Head straight to walk-ons.
Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Walk-ons for the win.
Back to action we go underneath the goal. Menard's got it. Menard's going to have to foul again, and they do there. That is Alvin that is in. He was in, I think, just to foul. You got some of the younger guys that came in there to foul, so not to use up the players. So playing a little offense, defense. Good work by Coach Carbo, but it's 2 shots for the rest of the way. That's the 5th foul, so they're shooting 2 the rest of the way. Menard 7-21 on the season. One of those wins came against this very Oak Hill team. Oak Hill 16-13 on the season, have won 6 in a row, trying to press it to 7. First one up from McMicken, and it is up, and it's good. 57-50. This has been where Oak Hill has shined in their 6-game win streak, has been down the stretch here, closing games out. Bounces around, and that one is controlled out. We'll see if they're able to do it. Garganta down the floor to Purcell. He's going to have to get hot beyond the arc. Sliding around, and no call there. And Garganta's got it inside. It goes to right, and he finishes it off. And one coming, count the basket. And that was not sure where the call was out here, but it gets right to the basket. 57-52, a shot to make it just a little bit closer. Again, the lead was 17 at 1 point, getting loud here inside of Ramtown. That one is up, and it's good, and the and one is there. And another timeout on the floor. Carbo, that's his final timeout. Full timeout. We'll take it with him. That's the final one for Menard when we come back. to work we go. Oak Hill's got it underneath the basket. Looking to inbounds, and you know that Menard is set to foul right away. They're going to try for a quick steal. If they don't get it, they'll foul. There's Goodwin, and he gets fouled on the side. (57-53). First one bounces out, and that's what you cannot have. You've got to take advantage. If you're Oak Hill, if you're Menard, you've got to get the rebound and get down the floor. They're in good position. Second free throw is up, and it's good. 5-point lead for the Rams. Garganta's got it near turnover, gets it out front to Birch. Inside it goes to Wright. He's trying to take Walters to the rack. Unable to get that falling. Goodwin goes up and gets a big-time rebound, and they'll swarm Walters and foul him with 13 seconds. And if Walters can go up and make these, that'll just about do it here. Coach Carvo down on this end of it, talking his, pleading his case on this one. This has been a really good game. First one, front iron, no good. That keeps it a 2-possession no matter what you do. Menard's going to have to get a rebound, get down, and fire off a quick three. Got to get it in the hands of Purcell, perhaps. Rebound is controlled there. Garganta's got to get it down the floor quickly. Down to 8 and 7. Wright's got it. Over to Purcell it goes. He'll bomb away from downtown. Nearly had that one, and that would have made it interesting. Walters gets the rebound, and that's going to be the ball game. The Rams win a big one, 58-53. That's 7 in a row, and they move to 17-13. We will visit with Coach Nate McGee right after this, but that's going to wrap it up for us here from Oak Hill. Your final score, Rams 58, Eagles 53. It's a sweep again for the Rams and the Lady Rams. For my man Roger Walker, on camera, Chuck Perkins, I am Doug Gann. God bless you all, and good night.